Hi all, I'm Jeff Hewlett. I'm a decision confidence builder. I'm the author of the book, Making Choices, Making Money. My book, along with the companion apps, are resources to help you with your financial-oriented decisions. Today, we're going to discuss a college buyer's rule of thumb. Making a good college decision is challenging. Our culture suggests that college is an excellent investment. Well, the truth is, it can be, but the trick is not overpaying for the value. We suggest that large firms often recruit broadly across many selective and less selective colleges. However, many firms also consider objective performance criteria as a gatekeeper to the interview process. We discussed this in our earlier talk called, What Do Employers Think of College Graduates? As an example, let's say you go to college and graduated with a reasonably marketable major, business, science, other things. Let's also say that either A, you went to Harvard and got a 2.5 GPA, or B, went to a less selective public college and received a 3.5 GPA. Based on my large firm recruiting experience, the Harvard U would likely not be interviewed by many firms, whereas the less selective public college U would be very heavily recruited. As further confirmation, research by Dale and Kruger suggests that the return to selective colleges is insignificantly different from less selective colleges across large groups. They determined this by controlling for those colleges applied to and accepted across a large group of high school-based college applicants. As an example, they considered people that got into both a non-selective school and a selective college. They compared earnings to those that went to the selective versus the not selective schools. They looked at long-term earnings to measure the performance of those different groups. Per our earlier College Hope talk, Dale and Kruger's research suggests many outcomes like getting a good job, networking, emotional well-being, life skills, and others will happen regardless of which college is attended. The idea is this. There are approximately 4,000 U.S. colleges and universities. Almost all of them know how to put on a good college show. Most are very capable of delivering a successful learning experience. More important is to properly make the high school students' now or not yet determination about college. This is the key enabler for delivering great outcomes. Almost all colleges can deliver the education mission. It is more a matter of whether the student is ready. In the main, there appears to be little incremental benefit to selective colleges from a large firm recruiting standpoint. Beyond this, the risk is a significant factor. So we discussed this in How Would a Risk Manager Advise a College Decision Maker talk. And in the article and in the talk, we discussed significant risks such as 1, not graduating, or 2, not getting a job requiring a college education. Then 3, defaulting on a college loan. And the 4th risk we discussed is missing out on wealth building because of student loans. Certainly, if you're confident that 1, you can get a good GPA, and 2, it would not cost you any more than a public college education, then a selective college may be worthwhile. So next, we explore the segments offered in the graphic. So let's first talk about the challenge segment. This is where there may be a long-term financial damage and lower employability because of the lower GPA. The slow start segment has a better debt situation, but may take longer to start building wealth because of a challenge to get a good job. Then we have the treadmill segment. This is where you are more likely to get a good job, but much of the income goes to pay for college debt instead of building wealth. And then finally, the great start segment is where the benefits align. The higher GPA helps you get a good job, and a lower debt situation allows you to build personal wealth faster. Now, to be fair, these segments are likelihoods, but they are not exact. In fact, I have a great friend who recently reminded me that he went to an average college, got a 2.0 GPA, but then upon graduating, he was then in the slow start segment. Today, he is the CEO of a successful mid-sized company and has created significant wealth. Everyone's story is different. However, when you're faced with an uncertain future, going after the great start segment will greatly increase the likelihood of your long-term success. Making the best college decision starts with a great decision process. The process includes the high school student and their caregivers evaluating their criteria, or in other words, the many what is important about the college preferences. Their criteria needs to be applied to their college alternatives. These are the 5 to 10 schools that will be seriously considered for applying to and accepting. Being a good risk manager and channeling your future employer should be considered in the criteria and alternatives rich framework. Check out the app called College Choice to help high school students through the challenging college decision process. The app, it provides education, a confidence-inspired decision process, and a fun-to-use high school age-appropriate technology. You get access to College Choice when you buy my book, Making Choices, Making Money. You've got this.